We're gonna take a little drinky drink. Dude. Woo. Troy's probably napping right now, dude. We just got back from I was at his house and we were skateboarding, dude.
Okay.
Full on rip and stick. Because it's so nice outside right now. Just decided, I was like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna get some Subway, pull up to your house like 2008. We're gonna skateboard, bro. And scooter around. It was awesome. It was a blast and a half, dude. I haven't scootered around or skated like that in so long.
Dude, you want to know what I did recently that I haven't done?
What'd you do?
I went ice skating. There's an ice skating rink in Columbia.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like in a bar, kind of. It's not in the bar, but like it's like this bar area that has like pickleball and a ice skating rink and some other stuff. No, it is
Piano?
South of Columbia. It's like right outside of Columbia to the south.
To the south. To the south. Okay.
So you know the exit that you would take to get back to your apartment, you keep driving past that on 63. And then there's like a little other exit that probably from what you remember there was like nothing there, maybe a couple of like apartment complexes.
But right, yeah, just kind of like it looked like a wasteland kind of thing. Like they were just by themselves.
But it's got built up now, and so it's like a kind of little fun little area.
That's cool.
But yeah, so I don't even remember ever ice skating. I think I've been once before as like a small child, but like I don't know, like I was okay at roller skating, so like going into ice skating I was just like, I think I'll be okay. Give me like 2 or 3 minutes to try to figure it out, and then I think I'll be okay. I was skating for about an hour and I kept my hand on the side the entire time. Like, I got decent, but there was one time where, you see in the cartoons, like when a cartoon character gets like right on the ice and their legs and arms go flying everywhere, but they don't fall.
Yeah.
I did that like 5 different times, dude. Awesome. And like, I didn't fall once. I was very proud of myself. That's there, good. But like my legs were sore the next day, just trying to like keep up and stuff.
Yeah, I've never been ice skating before. I remember moving to. Didn't there used to be a roller rink or something in Schrodinger or Macon or something?
Yeah, there was one for a few years in Schrodinger, probably when you guys first got there. And then there was one in Macon for a while.
I think it closed down like the year we moved there, or year before, or something. Or the year I don't know.
Yeah, it was only open for like 2 or 3 years, I think.
I gotcha. I'd never been to one before. But I love the movie. What's that movie with? Oh, what's that? Roller Bounce. Roller Bounce?
The Disney movie?
With who's that rapper?
With the blonde
Bow Wow
guy? What? What are you
What'd you say? About? What'd you say? Blonde guy.
Yeah, like from the Disney Channel movie, like Roller Brink or whatever.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about like Johnny Tsunami?
No, I mean, yeah, it's Johnny Tsunami is probably top 3 for sure.
For sure, but I'm not talking about.
It's probably a top 10 movie. This Roller Brink.
I think it's what it's called. Roller Bounce, first of all, is what I'm talking about. With
I don't know what you're. I think more. I think the other viewers will understand more. Yeah, I know who Bow Wow is. I know who Bow Wow is.
That's the movie. Nick Cannon's in that movie.
That's not a real movie.
Yeah, it's amazing, dude. When I was living in, this was pre-Shelbina when I watched this movie. It's just a bunch of kids that basically the cast of like Remember the Titans, or maybe it's Coach Carter, like are in this movie. Or, pieces. Cool. Some of them are, and they're just like these kids that live in this neighborhood, and they all like go to the roller rink. It's like the 70s. These black kids, and they are really good at roller skating, and they do like dances. They do like the whole like they get in a line and they and they do like little spins and stuff and flips. And then they meet like the other really good roller skating team in town, and they have like a big, they have like throwdowns and stuff, and it's awesome. Highly recommend it. The music's great because it's like 1970s. I don't know if you can see this, but look at that right. That's Nick Cannon, I believe. Oh, you can't, it's all blurry. But it's trust me, it's great. I don't know where you can find it, but I know I had this movie on DVD. That's how much I liked it.
I think Nick Cannon had his 17th child last year. So
I thought you were gonna say during the movie. Yeah.
No, he probably was only on number like 4 on that movie.
Dude, he is annoying with kids.
Yeah. I mean, hey man, whatever. Whatever your system is.
I kind of know what you were going to say. If you can support them, but I don't think he does. I don't think he's a very good father. Isn't the thing like how
I
can you
think I
care for
think he's
17
better.
kids? How can you
I
care for
mean,
17 kids?
there's some people that pay like $100 a month of child support. I'm imagining Nick Cannon's paying them at least $1,000 per head. Like
Yeah.
I think they're better off than some. You know,
Can you be a good father figure for 17 different kids? Do you have the time?
maybe. I
Because he has
mean,
to pay for all those kids. That's why he's
yeah,
on like he's
wilding
hosting all those
out.
big shows and stuff. So he's always
Yeah,
working. I don't know. He's always, and then sometimes he has to sit in a closet and think about we'll look at that picture of Mariah Carey that he's got in his that altar of her. I'm sure he's got.
yeah. But now, I think Trump's trying to do something new where whoever is paying child support is the only parent that gets to claim that child on taxes. So
Really,
yeah,
really.
yeah. So,
I think Nick Cannon's
but what
trying to repopulate the air traffic control jobs that are empty now. He's probably trying to get as many kids as he can so he can like push them into that industry.
that'd be a good industry to get into
Well,
right now, I bet.
we need air traffic controllers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know about these billionaires that are supporting it, but I don't see them driving buses anytime soon. So they're also going to need air traffic controllers in the sky.
I think I saw something where, and definitely tell me if I'm wrong on this because I didn't fact check it, but
Gladly.
that night, I'm assuming you're talking about where the helicopter collided with the plane.
Well,
First,
actually, I
like,
was talking about the couple days after that when the Philadelphia crash happened and he crashed into all his homes. That's when I was talking about. Yeah, the one that you were talking about happened first, but then a couple days later, another crash in Philadelphia happened, and it crashed into a bunch of homes.
I don't even know if I've heard that one.
It's pretty bad. It came down like it came out of the when you see it come out of the clouds, it's already going nosedive. And then like a second later, it literally explodes onto the highway. It's it's terrifying to watch. A
Oh
bunch of houses and
no!
businesses caught on fire. At least one person, as of right now, I know one person on the ground is dead. But there was like flame, dude. I saw a video of a guy from like 100 feet away on the sidewalk
Oh
filming.
no!
Dude, it was bad. And then that's when
Oh,
the day
I
after
can't
that,
fly anywhere now.
the day after that is when Trump was like, they sent the email that was like, yeah, all air traffic controllers go ahead and quit your job. That's like a day after the Philadelphia thing. He was like, it was DEI. And now like Governor Abbott or whatever in Texas is like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure we eradicate all DEI jobs in the state, even though I'm literally in a wheelchair and without DEI accessibility measures, I wouldn't even be here right now. I always mess up at the end there. It's kind of hard to hold my ukulele in this chair. Not that it's an excuse, but it's the one I'm using.
Yeah, fair enough.
There we go. Yeah. So first thing I want to start off with, what's up, Path 136? It's great to see you guys. Van here. How you going? How you going? You
How you
going good?
doing?
And next to me, this guy does not need much of an introduction. It's been a while since he's been on the show, about 2 weeks. And I mean, what else is there to say about this guy? Oscars, Tonys, Franks, Jimmy's. This guy knows so many guys with different male names. It's Mason Greenwell. Yay, it's Mason. Hey, Mason.
Thought you were going to be like, he slept with so many of these guys.
I should have done that, but I'm trying to be more respectful to people outside of cis heterosexuality in support. So women are gross right now to me. Not that I'm having sex with dudes, but
I'm just not having sex with women either.
Yeah, I'm equaling it out for everyone.
No sex for anyone.
I was mainly not having sex with men most of my life. Now I'm bringing the women in too. So there we go. Everyone is spared.
Yeah, people usually like kind of get curious about that in college, but you're just out here now, just kind of experiencing that, huh? Just like not dipping your toes anywhere.
I've been hit on by guys plenty of times in my life. I've been hit on by guys more in my life than I've been hit on by women. And I don't know if that's a confidence thing in men.
I bet it's a confidence thing in men.
I didn't take any of the offers most of the time because most of them I didn't realize they were hitting on me until later, talking it to someone about it, and they're like, that person was hitting on you. I was like, I was wondering why he was like being weird, asking me vague questions. Then he just stood there for like 10 minutes waiting for me to like keep interacting. It's like, I don't know you. Go away. I'm looking at my phone. And I would just be like, okay, I'm leaving this area now, and I would just walk off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm just oblivious when it comes to myself with any interaction. Like,
Yeah, me too.
it could be any person, and it's just like, if it happens to someone else, I can see it. I'm just like, oh, dude, nice. Good
Yeah,
for
yeah.
him, you know? And but if
Dude,
it's happening to me,
she's totally flirting with you, dude.
yeah,
But yeah, if it's happening to me, no idea.
yeah, she'd be like, so you think you can like walk me home later? It's like, well, you said you like live way over there. That's a long
That's
ways
a
away.
long
I'm
walk. Are you
like, that would
sure?
be crazy for me to do that. I can get you a taxi. Like,
I
you
can
might
I
get
can call someone for you. We don't need to do that. Oh, can
yeah,
I
that's
come up and see
crazy.
can I come up and see what was that thing Leighton used to do? He'd be like, "Oh, come back and see my aquarium."
Yeah, I have fish.
I would totally be talking about fish to a girl. Like I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I own some fish." She's like, "Oh, can I see your aquarium?" I'm like, "Oh fuck yeah, come check it out, dude. This is my little Goldie right here." And like she's like undressing in the bedroom, like,
Yeah.
"Whoa, we're not swimming with the fish. Like, what are you doing?"
Whoa, this tank is way too small for us. It's like, oh, are you hot? Like, I can turn down the heat. Like, that's not a problem.
You like, so you see her undressing, you're like, "Oh, I get it. Let me just shut the door here." And you walk out and you like leave her with I'll leave you and the fish alone. You shut the door on her.
Hey, whatever you're into, you know?
That's awesome. Hey, you know what? And speaking of that, what you just said, I need to bring this up from last week. Thank you to all from the furry community who contacted us on the comments on YouTube and Spotify, letting us know that you are still around. And it is scary times right now, but I'm letting you know that we support you. We are not furries. I don't know if Mason is, like we said. I wasn't advocating for a furry president or anything last week. I just hadn't heard from furries in a long time, both on the internet and IRL. And because sometimes you'd see people, walking around with their, doing whatever. But I haven't seen any in a while, and I was just knowing the political atmosphere right now. I just wanted to make sure everything was cool. They are cool. They're doing good still, and they have support. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. And also, I want to get out of the way. Last week, I did get a little bit heated talking about stuff. And I want to apologize for my behavior, but not for my feelings. That's important. That's important. My therapist told me to say that multiple times. Apologize for my behavior, but not my feelings. And I did write a little note here. So I'm just going to read that to you guys. Dear elites, I apologize for what I said about you guys not caring about all the little people in the world and how I wish you were all gone and burned in hell. Although I do still have those feelings, I will respect that you were also working your whole life to make money, which is what you wanted to do. And so I support you in working hard to get your dreams to come true. I just wish those dreams weren't splattered in the blood of the innocent. Thank you. Merry Christmas. There we go. I just wanted to get that off my chest and say sorry. So moving on, Mason, you can come back from the side now. It's all
I think I'm
over
going to
now.
sit on this other bench.
Okay. I'll just cut you out of the rest of the episode. You don't need to be associated with it. I don't know why you were being weird. I was just saying sorry about yelling at him last week.
Oh, I think you missed the hidden message that was on the back of that paper.
What's on the back of the paper? Oh my. Well, that looks like a bunch of true statements.
Oh no.
You know what? And dude, we're a Segway City right now. True statements. Here's what I want to talk about. Maybe not true statements, but statements that have mysteriously gone away from the news. It seems. Remember all those orbs and drones we were talking about like a month ago?
Yeah.
Where'd those go? Remember like a week or two before the election?
Well, there's a press conference on it.
They're everywhere. And then the government's like, don't worry, we'll let you know. And then nothing happened. Now it's like, but now no one, like, they're not in the sky anymore. No one's talking about them. What's
Apparently,
going on?
in this press conference, they were all given permission to use that airspace for their recreational interest. And they were all drones being flown by individuals.
individuals, government officials, like
I don't.
workers.
It didn't make it seem like that, but I don't know. They didn't really. They were just given access to use that airspace under the. I think under the government,
I'd assume because it was
but they
Washington
were.
D.C.
Yeah, but they were supposedly all different, and they were all just drones that I guess you can buy. That's what it made it seem like. Which I feel like, from what the news was saying, though, like they
Hmm.
weren't just like those $500 drones you can just buy. They were like big pieces of
Yeah, like
flying
giant,
things.
like the ones that like go and like shoot children in Uganda or something, like the military uses for that kind of stuff. I
Yeah.
have like a small little Phantom. It's not, I mean, it's probably like that big. It's got the four rotors on it, you know. My thing with drones, and they're so cool, they are cool, but
Yeah.
like I just don't understand. They're so loud. Like they're so insanely loud. Even the small ones are pretty loud. And
Yeah.
uh, and helicopters are loud too. It's because there's the same sort of thing, sort of that rotor spinning. But like because people use them like I mean the South Park episode. This is South Park, I know, but like when they're like going around and they're like people like looking at people's windows and like oh they don't know I'm
Yeah.
here because I'm like floating on this drone. But like you'd hear something coming, like you'd be like what the fuck is that noise? Are the
Yeah.
cicadas back again? 16 and a half years early?
I guess if you got a TV going though, maybe you wouldn't. I don't know.
I guess TV up,
If
subtitles on.
if the window's down,
You're fully focused. Yeah,
yeah. And the subtitles have to be on for sure.
they have to be.
When did you start doing that?
I've been doing that for a long time,
Okay.
but mainly because, um, well, nowadays it's almost important to not important to do. It's almost crucial because movies are so quiet nowadays. Not TV shows. TV shows are I feel like TV shows are louder nowadays, but movies are much quieter, much more subtle because they're trying to be more realistic instead of like the old like even back in like the 60s and 70s where people would like exaggerate emotions and their feelings and stuff because it's all used to be stage play and now it's on screen so you don't have to scream very much to get like your message out on the stage. So I don't know the answer to your question. It's been a long
Okay.
time, but I watch a lot of foreign movies too. So I never liked dubs. I've always preferred subtitles over dubbed because I don't like well because one
Yeah,
the dub doesn't always
if it
match the
doesn't match it,
subtitle,
yeah.
and also I don't like the sound not matching the lips. Like
Yeah.
I used to turn TV channels if like the even the sound in the mouth sound in the video wasn't synced. Like it drives me insane.
Yeah.
So I always liked it. Plus the dub voices always sounded weird. Sometimes in like anime and stuff, it's fun. Um,
Yeah.
certain
It,
Asian,
it it's not as bad in anime because obviously it's all drawn, so like
yeah,
they don't make the lips of the characters like enunciate anything. They just open them up
yeah,
to indicate they're making a noise or whatever. So like
right,
it's easier to ignore that, I guess. But
yeah,
yeah, no, I feel you there. I'm a big subtitles guy now. I think it's mainly because I swear to God, I can just hear better when the subtitles are on.
that's what
Like
everyone says.
not I know, but I think it's just because I have that second form of like verification maybe that my brain just like okay no this is
Autism.
definitely
It's
maybe
autism. Yeah.
yeah
No, I feel like nowadays I don't use them as much because sometimes subtitles get in the way. Like, cause I'm
yeah
an asshole when I watch anything because I like to look at like the camera angle and I like looking at the cinematography and like how it's shot because I'm an asshole about it. And I've gotten better at like not like oh that's a cool shot. Look at the way that was shot, beautiful. I don't do that. Like oh the way the thing was like framing it perfectly. I don't do that anymore. But I like doing that. So sometimes the subtitles get in the way. They're distracting sometimes. And I really will it would depend like the first 10 or 15 minutes of whatever I'm watching if I need subtitles, like depending on like how it sounds or if it is like a super specifically shot, if it's like a Kubrick movie or something, you're like, okay, I want to see the full screen. So and then sometimes I'll go back if I don't have subtitles on and I miss a line, I'll like rewind it 10 seconds and then hit subtitles just to see. I'm like, wait, what did he just say right there? But I don't know. I go back and forth with them now. I used to do them all the time, but I'm getting to a point where I don't use them constantly, but I still like having them. It just depends on what I'm watching, really. Like a
yeah
foreign movie, even if it's in English, I'm probably gonna put subtitles on if they use like different dialect and stuff like that. Because sometimes they use different words. Like I said, I'm an asshole about that stuff. How long have you been using subtitles, mister?
Well, I think it all started back in college when my roommate had 8 a.m. classes all the time, and I didn't go to class all the time. So when I was watching TV in the room, I had to like keep it all the way down. So I had to just like
Oh.
turn on subtitles just to figure out what they were saying most of the time. But I don't know. I have to have them on now. It's just I just have to because I don't like having the volume up super high, like because I feel like with TV shows and movies nowadays, especially when
Mhm.
you're watching them on TV, it's just more like I don't know. It's like the quiet parts are too quiet, but the loud parts are too loud.
Yeah, that exactly. That's what I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like I remember watching the last movie I thought that was like way too loud was Fury, which was great because that's the whole point of the movie. That war movie with it had Shia LaBeouf and Brad Pitt.
That
I
was a
can't
good
remember.
movie.
A good movie. Saw it in theaters. So I mean, it was.
It had the Punisher,
Oh yeah, that guy.
John, whatever.
John
Starts
Leguizamo.
with a B.
John Barenthal. Uh,
Sure.
yeah, he's great. Love. I can't wait for the new Punisher to come out and uh, Daredevil for that matter. There's something that's big that's happening in the news that's been happening, but no one talks about it as much. But I think it's really interesting, and it's already been causing huge global changes to like how things work.
Yeah.
No one's really talking about it. Did you know the North and South poles are flipping?
Yeah.
The magnetic poles, I should say.
Yeah.
The geographical poles are set wherever they're at or whatever.
Yeah.
But the magnetic poles, they say that it's already like it's almost to Russia.
Yeah.
The North Pole is. I don't know where the they say the South Pole is nearly to Australia right now. So I don't really know where like we are gonna be like in that switch. Who knows how long it'll take? They said that like the last few decades it was kind of scary because it was the North magnetic pole was moving really really fast suddenly. Just suddenly started like moving really quick, and they're like, oh shit. And then the last few years though, it's slowed down. Hasn't stopped, but it's like
Yeah.
slowed down from what it's at. Um,
And you know why that's like caused, right?
it's from the magnetic like metals and stuff sloshing
Yeah.
around in the Earth's core, which is
Yeah.
so cool to think about. So
Yeah.
cool.
So, yeah, there's a lot of theories on it. Like, I know there's a lot of like end of times theories. Like, I've heard some people talk about how like they think when this happens, like Earth's rotation will reverse and there will be a point
Oh,
where Earth just stops rotating for a little bit. And basically what that's going to do though, when the Earth stops, like everything else is going to keep moving though, and it's going to cause like winds of 1,000 miles an
that would
hour.
it
And
would take a long time for the Earth to stop spinning. It would take a
yeah,
long time for it to slow down.
yeah. But so
We'll be
yeah,
long gone, luckily for that.
there's that, and like it's going to cause huge like uh waves
Well,
and
the
ocean
Atlantic, well,
stuff.
the Atlantic Ocean is the current they say is weakening, which is really bad because it needs to move for a lot of things inside of it. Luckily, we got
Yeah,
that moon though that keeps it moving just enough right now. But they say like a bunch of anything that migrates using magnetic fields, like whales, birds, butterflies, again, uh, yeah, all those things. Uh, turtles, sea turtles, they're all going to be affected by it. And who that I don't know. They've already made a huge update to GPS systems for like
yeah,
the militaries. I think navigational GPSs have been changed. I think the phone. I don't know if the phones have been updated. I'm sure they have. But they had to like completely do a like they had to update it constantly because
yeah,
it's constantly moving, and that's just crazy.
yeah. Now Neil deGrasse Tyson, he said what, and on a podcast, I think when they were talking about this, he said that he doesn't know and he's never seen of any like extinction event that occurs when this happens, because this has happened in
Oh,
Earth's past
so many
before.
times. Yeah, it's happened so many.
Um,
Every
so he's
25,
not too worried about it. So I'm not too worried about it.
it's like every 12,500 years, the Earth, like this is what happens. They flip pretty much,
Yeah,
or like, and it's actually been like 78,000 years since it's happened last. So we're basically due for it to happen. So it shouldn't be like a scary thing of like, oh my god, the Earth's gonna, no, it's happened. Earth is, I guess it could be for us bad, but like the Earth will always keep going. The Earth doesn't give a shit about us.
I think, dude, you know what would be cool? What if it didn't do a complete flip, but instead it just like rotated where north is just in east position and just kind of rotates it that way?
Oh, that'd be
Because like,
weird.
yeah, dude, think about it. Because like the equator now, instead of being like a longitude, it'd be a latitude. And then it would be like the warm and cold parts would be building out this way versus like this way. You know, that would be cool.
Bro, that would be fucking crazy.
That would be cool, man. And then like the North Pole would be like grass again. It wouldn't be just like a giant ice ball.
Dude, the north, if it flips 90 degrees, the North Pole wouldn't even be the North Pole anymore, bro. It'd be
the West Pole. The West Pole.
The West Pole, bro. This is good shit. What is this? DJT turds, dude. I don't know why I said that was gross.
But also, like, what if they change and do a complete 180? And what if we just get magic somehow? Like, what if wizards and everything were real, and that was just when the poles were shifted?
Well,
and,
that's
like,
the thing.
Physics just works a little different.
That's what they're saying. Like, this has happened multiple times in Earth's history before, but it's never happened with modern technology. Well, I mean, it has, but like at the last time, modern technology was like sticks. Yeah. So like now it's like this kind of modern technology. So like our satellites and stuff. I don't know. Are they fluctuating in the, because they're all floating like right there, just in like a little, I don't know, like a little sheet, little metallic sheet of satellites between us and space. Are they like all shifting positions or something? It's weird. I don't know how.
I think they're just up by the gravitational pull.
Yeah, they're probably just orbiting. They're probably not. But I mean, I don't know how that works. So I can't.
I don't know.
I'm not Elon Musk, so I don't know how that kind of stuff works. I'm not a genius. Fucking genius piece of shit. Hey, by the way, Trump, when you're deporting all the immigrants, don't forget Elon. He's an immigrant, and your wife, and JD Vance's wife, and Abbott. He's a DEI. He's in a wheelchair. Fuck that guy. Get him out of here. Answer your words. That's not me saying it. I think Abbott should be able to work anywhere in hell when he's dead because he's an asshole. But you know, you know what? I don't know.
Okay.
Just read the back of the note, I guess. Here's something fun we can talk about, Mason.
Okay.
I don't know if you know the answer to this, but how do you think birdhouses work? You know what I mean? What's up with birdhouses? What is with those? Straight up. Like, I know what a birdhouse is. I'm just saying, like,
I think they grab a bunch of crap to stuff in the bottom of the house to create insulation to keep them warm and their eggs warm.
So it's like a nest. Basically, it's like a man-made nest for birds to like nest in.
Yeah. It's a man-made structure. Well, I mean, to be fair, a lot of birds nowadays build in like inside homes and stuff, like in gutters or like so they
waters.
Yeah, but I think that's how they work. I don't really know though.
The bird housing crisis though has gotten so out of hand that they have to be squatters. They have no choice. They can't afford those fancy ass birdhouses anymore.
Well, tree rentals are out of. They're just
saying.
They're reaching the sky, man. That's just what it is.
I saw a couple birds the other day sitting on the sidewalk doing nothing all day. They got, dude, what is this homelessness problem with birds? We need to house these birds.
Just begging for scraps everywhere they go.
Everywhere they go. Yeah. Oh, you got some bread? You got some bread? It's like, no, go off me. Go away. You're dirty. Like,
no, this is 2025. We don't just carry bread with us anymore. You know,
we have bread cards to buy bread with. It's digital bread now. Get my bread coin, dude.
Yeah.
Sourdough. That's my bread coin.
Yeah, you could probably make a meme coin.
I don't want to. I don't know how that works, and also no, I just don't want to. I'd rather wait for the solar flare to like come in and like wipe out the digital age for like a couple decades. It would suck though.
Yeah, but it
obviously.
probably. I think humans would last longer if we weren't as technologically advanced.
God,
Like,
it'd be chaotic at first though.
yeah.
You shut off
Well, the
all,
people that
if there's an EMT blast that wipes out all the technology in like even a corner of the US, even a corner of it, say the Northeast, just the Northeast.
oh, if the Northeast is hit first, then we're all
Exactly.
screwed.
Exactly. I mean, then just that top right corner of the country wiped out, maybe all the way to about Ohio, and then
Like at the
Tennessee
start of
up.
the Midwest or whatever.
Yeah. Right at the start of the Midwest, going northeast. All that's wiped out from technology. The technology is
Yeah.
wiped out. I mean,
No, like
nothing's
literally,
literally nothing is broken. No one is hurt. Just all the technology doesn't work anymore in
yeah.
that area.
I think it's
Guess the
I
power grid.
yeah, I like how this is like a world-ending event, but it's funny because it's not really,
Not at
but
all.
it is,
Kind of.
like it's Schrodinger's cat or whatever. Like it is and it isn't at the same time. Like it is
Mm,
going to wipe us out for sure. Like a lot of people are going to die because of it, and it's going to be chaos and anarchy and all this stuff.
yeah.
But at the end of the day, like if everyone just came together as a whole and just like we can just continue doing what we were doing without that.
Yeah. It's
And
like,
like
yeah.
then it wouldn't be an issue, but you don't know how you're going to open the box, you know?
On one end, everything gets wiped out. A lot of people like hospitals. That's a sad picture. All kinds of care, retirement homes, anything that relies on technology, airplanes, submarines, all this kind of stuff. That would be a lot of deaths. But on the other hand, like having all this technology, the guy that we all said 10 years ago was like the tech Jesus that was going to save us all now has all of our, like, he has the US Treasury by the fucking balls and he's about to sell us to Russia. So like maybe it's not good to have, like, maybe we just have too much technology now. You know,
Yeah.
we literally have robots that look like real life human women that people just fuck all day and they don't interact with anyone. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, well, if we didn't have technology, that person would do the same thing. They would just like fuck rocks that look like humans. And it's like, I think it probably started from an internet porn addiction that really got out of hand. That's what I think that led to. You wouldn't just start fucking a robot just because it had fake tits. Maybe
I
you
don't
would.
know.
I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't say that because I don't know. Maybe
Nah.
if you have one, I've never had one in person. So
But they
maybe
buy me a drink first. Who knows?
if it walked in here right now, I don't know what I would do. I should probably shut the podcast off.
It's like,
Start
oh, we had some
streaming to
technical
OnlyFans.
difficulties.
Oh, let me just start an OnlyFans real fast.
I'm gonna have to do a hard reset if you know what I mean.
What if someone gave you a sex robot that looked identical to you?
No,
You wouldn't try to have sex with it?
absolutely not. Absolutely not. No,
What if it was real sexy though? What if it like tried to
no.
seduce you? What if it was like, come on, Mason?
I'd be like, no, stop. I'm
Stop
not
it.
doing
He'd go,
that.
oh, come on, Mason. Come on.
No, just
Just
stop.
stop.
No, I'm not doing it.
And then he'd get real close and he'd end up falling on top of you, and then you'd stare at each other.
Uh, no, I do
I
not
don't
want to fall
know.
in love
He
with
goes, come
myself.
on, what? Oh, I almost said something bad.
Yeah, no,
I'm
let's
not
just
going to.
stop it here.
He'd grab you by the penis though.
Oh, okay.
What if he put a finger up your butt? Would you like it then?
No,
Probably be shocking. Yeah, I don't know
no.
if it looked just like me, I'd kind of be off putting for sure. But would you let it have sex with your girlfriend and you watch? Because then you're watching
No.
yourself have sex.
Yeah, no,
It looks
that's
identical to you.
no, I think that's that's a door I don't want to open, you
Yeah,
know?
because then if you like, yeah, because then you'll probably just become a cuckold if you like it too much.
Yeah,
One of those
exactly.
things, yeah, which is fine. It's fine to be a cuckold, but
No, that's perfectly
if you're
fine.
not one, you don't. Yeah, I'm with you. We're
I want
good.
to stumble upon that naturally, though. I don't need to introduce
Right.
extra stimuli to get a result that I am
Okay.
looking for or not.
There's a new robot that just come out. It's like $1,000, $1,500. It's got to be expensive, somewhat expensive. $3,000. It's got to be somewhat expensive. You can make it custom made to look just like you. Okay, that's just a thing you read a month before this scenario, right? And then you're chatting with your girl. Things are a little bit stale in the bedroom. You're thinking about how to spark things up. You've tried those little, like, the sex dice thing where you roll it. It's like lick, elbow, and it's like suck
Yeah.
hair. And you're like, oh, this is so sexy and fun. You tried like the handcuffs and getting tied up, and she kept losing the key. And you had to call the fire department, and after a half dozen times, you realize probably not worth it anymore. And then then she's like, I want to try. What if we have like an open relationship? I kind of want to try having sex with maybe like another person, or bring another person into the mix, guy or girl. You'd probably want a girl, but I'm not going to put that on you unless you want a girl on you. I'm not going to like say like that's what you want. You might want a guy too. I don't know.
What are we talking about?
I'm talking about you and your girlfriend
Okay.
trying to spice up your relationship, and she wants
Right.
to have an open relationship.
Okay.
And you're like,
Yeah.
I don't really feel comfortable you having sex with another person and me having sex with another person. But listen to this. I just saw a robot thing where we can buy one that looks just like me or like someone else. I don't know. And then we could try that. That way it's not really cheating because it's a robot. But then you find out a year later it's AI. So it's a sentient being. So now it is cheating, and now you got to kill your robot clone, but it's taken over your life. Now what? And she doesn't know which one is which. And it's got a spiral penis that spins and vibrates.
Okay, I think she would know which one is which.
Yeah,
then.
yeah, you're right. You don't have a pigtail dick, but if it didn't have that, it'd be hard.
No, I got surgery a long time ago to fix that.
I know. I was there. I held your hand. But yeah, I guess.
I don't know why I had to be awake for that.
So what would you do? For that in that situation? I guess. Would you buy the robot that looks like you so your girlfriend could have sex with it?
Knowing a year later it's just going to take over my life, probably not.
I guess you wouldn't know that part. That's kind of like dramatic irony for the audience that they know it's going to happen because like they see the scene before you buy it where like the two guys who built it and like one has like good intentions, the other one wants to make money, and he's like, AI is so big right now. I was just sucking Sam Altman's dick the other day, and he had this idea for AI, and I stole it from him. And after I cleansed my mouth with his jizz, and then I stole his AI and I put it into this robot, like basically the movie Small Soldiers, but with sex robots.
I'm not watching that.
America would love that movie.
Yeah, some Americans definitely would.
It would be a hit.
Look, man, at the end of the day, you do what you want to with your money. That's your money. I don't care what you want to spend it on, what you do with it,
right?
Whatever. I don't care. I'm probably not going to do that. That's
all right.
That's a little bit too far for me, and I'm not spending that much money on a freaking robot.
And luckily, you and your girlfriend are doing fine. There's no staleness that I know of. I haven't sensed any staleness when I've been there with her, so it seems like everything's going fine.
Okay, I'm not you. I haven't seen you there ever. Okay.
Okay, this got awkward.
That was a long segment.
That was a very long segment. Sometimes you just gotta let it just ride. You just gotta let it roll. Yeah. Don't even know what's gonna happen. You just keep pulling out that string like a clown. The fact you're like, where's it gonna come up? Where's it gonna come up? I would love to see a clown doing that at a kid's birthday party and throw up. Because it's like all the way down their throat.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Dude, that would be funny. There's so much I want to see as an adult where it's just like, man, this is going to scar a child, but it'd be funny to witness.
Yeah. When you get older, you're like, oh man, that would be funny. Because sometimes you see like when you're a kid and something happens to you, and all the adults like laugh, and you're like, I hate everyone. But when you're an adult and you see it, you recognize that the kid's upset. Yeah. But you're still like, God damn, that was funny though. He bounced off the ground so hard. He fell off that skateboard, fucking boom.
Oh yeah.
And then you're like, because kids are made of rubber, so it's like, he's up. Yeah. It is that weird. I'm also an uncle, so I don't have any kids of my own, so I can be irresponsible like that. I'm like, oh, dude, better get your kid. Ooh.
Yeah, no, it's sad in a sense, but the comedy aspect of it is just tenfold,
Yeah,
like the comedy outweighs the tragedy 10 out of 10
all the time,
unless they die, and then that's
right. That's true. That does add, that dampens the evening. That's when I get really like, oh man, I was having such a good day, prick. I had to go and get hit by that truck. Fuck.
Yeah. God damn it. Now my insurance is going to go up.
Wasn't that baby thinking of me in my life?
Going back to I don't know. I just have been thinking of this meme this whole time. I forgot when we talked about it earlier on in the show, but we were like making fun of like being oblivious when people hit on us.
Yeah,
And
I'm the worst.
yeah, me too. But I saw this meme the other day where it was this guy and girl. They were going up just a flight of stairs into like the bedrooms or whatever, and the girl's like, do you want to go? Do you want to come check out my bedroom? And the guy's like, oh yeah, for sure. And she's like, do you have protection? And he's just like, no. Why? What's up there?
That's so me.
Yeah, me
Like,
too. It's just like, whoa.
Do I need
whoa,
a hard
whoa.
hat? What are you talking about? Are you a construction worker?
Yeah, what is up here that I need protection? Like, I don't have anything on me right
And I'm
now.
that guy that's like, you want to see my bedroom? And, oh yeah, I do. You go up there like, oh, sick bed, dude. I love how like the headboard is so cool. I'm like, dude, look at the trim on your floors.
Yeah.
Wow, that's even.
Man, I'm glad you let me see this.
Well,
Okay,
bye. You got barn door closet doors? This room is cool. All right, I'm gonna go get another beer. See you down there. That's awful, man. That is awful. Maybe we should have sex robots. We're not good with the women.
Well,
I mean, you are. You're dating. I guess maybe it's just me.
Yeah. You just gotta break the rust off.
All right. Please call me Bent Dick in high school. All right, let's get out of here. Mason, tell everyone where they can find you online.
I am on Instagram. That is Mason Greenwell 52 on there, I believe. Still on TikTok, so if you still have it downloaded, you can find me. If you don't have it downloaded, you can't download it. So
all that, yeah.
Sorry about that. That's M Greenwee on there, but I'm also on BLUESKY. Haven't done anything on it except signed up for it. And
yeah, dude.
I'm on there. I believe I made it M Greenwee on there too.
Like mgreenwee.bsky.social, or I don't know if you have to put the whole thing on there. I feel like if you just search mgreenwee, you'll find it. But I always notice that as like the username or something is like the .bsky, which is how Twitter used to be. It used to have like usernames used to be like URLs, which is interesting. Yes, check out Mason there. Mellow Brick Road has BLUESKY as well. Just mellowbrickroad.bsky.social. It's on there. We post all the clips and stuff on there. The only thing is, it's like old Twitter, so like the word count isn't very high. I mean, it's like 300, I think. It's still pretty good, but sometimes I'll put like a big long description and then I have to like cut it down. I'm like, dang it, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. I gotta be more precise with my words. So I thank you for that, BLUESKY. Also, Mellow Brick Road is on Instagram, mbr.pod, and Facebook, Mellow Brick Road. You can also follow us on Twitch. I have an OnlyFans 23 on Twitch. Mellow Brick Road is Mellow Brick Road Podcast on Twitch. We haven't posted on there yet, but we will eventually once we get
we're ironing out all the
we're getting all the kinks and stuff. Yeah, good band. We're trying to get them booked even though they're not around anymore. And so then that's Instagram for the show, mbr.pod, and then me at Van Windsor on Instagram, and then Twitch OnlyFans 23. I'm repeating myself now. You can get the show on YouTube, Spotify, all your favorite podcasts apps. We're all over that. And with that, I'm going to talk about the hero of the week. And the hero of the week, Mason, is not even human. And I'm pretty sure I didn't have a human last week either, or the week before. But this
humans are overrated.
Humans suck. Humans have been making a lot of bad decisions the last month. Okay, so I'm not really looking for them. This is a monkey, a spider monkey, that was wearing a tutu that had escaped from the home it was at in Missouri.
Oh,
this is the Jefferson County Police. I believe that's who that was. In a bid to try and, I guess it's a PR stunt, it seems, because they took a lot of pictures on Facebook about how much fun it was to hang out with this monkey. And there's pictures of the cop squatting with his hands out, going, "Come here, monkey, come here, monkey, come here." And the monkey apparently it escaped from this home, was walking around, didn't know what to do, and it went up to this canine officer, not the dog, but like the officer in a
Right.
canine unit, and like was tugging on his pant leg as somebody just like, wearing a little pink tutu. And was just like, I need help. I didn't say that. And they put a lot of cute pictures of all the cops hanging out with the police. And oh man, shortly before 4 p.m. This is what this says on their Facebook page. Shortly before 4 p.m. on January 3rd, 25, deputies responded to the area of highways 21 and M for reports of a subject monkeying around.
Oh, buddy. They had to.
Oh. After careful negotiations and some coaxing, deputies were able to get close enough to go hands-on with the subject and bring this banana situation under control without incident. It's so cute that they'll help a monkey, but if you call them for actual help, they don't do fucking shit.
No.
If there's a monkey with a gun in a school, they might come and help and throw a banana at him, but God forbid it's a human with a problem because they won't do anything.
Unless
I'm
you're a
pretty
rich
sure
white business owner.
I'm pretty sure that yeah, exactly. That's what the police are there for the businesses.
Yeah.
Uh it's just interesting that like I feel like most of the time when you call the cops for like an animal situation, they go call the animal control. We're not in charge of taking care of wild animals. Dude, if it's a cute little spider monkey in a tutu, though, they're all over it.
Yeah.
Monkey walked right up to him, apparently. But basically, they were like, this just shows how the deputies on patrol in Jefferson County have to always be on the lookout for things they're not prepared for, basically. Because I mean, the things they are trained for, like if they're shooting at things, they don't shoot at bad guys, they shoot at black people. They don't go into schools and help people with guns. They don't do a lot of stuff for humans, but I'm glad to see that they're helping out the monkey community. Good for them. And here's why the monkey's the hero, because that monkey escaped from his house. Why was that monkey in the house? Probably being cared for. I'm sure someone's had a pet monkey, had a tutu on, so they're probably having fun with it. That monkey is smart enough to realize I'm not from Missouri. I shouldn't be in Missouri. I need to be back in the forest, which Missouri has forest, but not forest for monkeys, not spider monkeys. It needs to be with other spider monkeys. Primates are social creatures, and you have taken that one from its family and friends, its social circle. They all think he's fucking dead. But here he is playing with a bunch of cops in America in a tutu. What would his monkey parents say when they see him like that?
Chew on that.
Chew on that banana, you punks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's anything. So yeah. So I don't know the name of that monkey. That's why I don't trust the story of Jefferson County Police, because they're talking about how much they had fun with this monkey. Never got the monkey's name. They brought it back to its owner. It says in the article caretaker. They brought it back to its owner. But I guess they didn't ask for the name. They spent plenty of time getting. There's so many monkey puns in this article. I don't even think they knew it was a spider monkey. I bet the person writing the article knew, but I don't think they knew. Oh, it's so cute too.
Never.
I'll try one last time to show you a picture on this. Look at that little baby monkey. He's so small.
Yeah.
It's probably like a little leprechaun size. Like a foot, 2 feet tall, maybe. It was a little tiny guy. So cute. But I think that's it for now. Catch me on Twitch pretty much any day. I don't have a schedule, but if I have like an hour or two of free time, that's what I'm doing. Trace and I just beat Return to Moria. That game was crazy. Mason, we fought a dragon. It was so cool. And I met Gimli.
Nice.
I walked out of the gates. I repaired them. You know that bridge at Casa Doom where Gandalf does the "You shall not pass" and he breaks it in that failed attempt to stop the Balrog? We rebuilt that bridge, dude. It was so baller. And then right after that bridge, opened the door, and Gimli was like, "You did it. You are now the Lord of Moria." And I was like, "Me? What? Me and the Lord of Moria?" Thank
He
you.
must have been talking to Trace.
He probably was. He did do pretty good. But it was so much fun. It wasn't like a super long game, but you could spend
however long you want on
oh
it.
my god, dude. You could lose
and
your
just
life.
Because you beat the game doesn't mean you're like done playing the game.
No, not at all. It's so fun. There's still more things to explore. I really got into the cooking of everything. That was really fun because you can build like giant ovens and stuff, and then You can because you have a health bar or a hunger bar. So every time you get in, as soon as you wake up, you're hungry. So I'd always like me and Trace would sleep, and then we'd wake up, and I'd immediately start making like bangers and mash or like some sort of like roasted fruit overnight bowl oats thing. And oh, dude, I made some cake last time we were on. It was so fun. It's a blast. So I gotta find another game to play now. Still playing Phasma, level 20 now. So I got the upgraded
Nice.
flashlight. I'm like
Ooh,
literally like 30 XP away from getting the new EMF. So things are about to change in that game, buddy. So you better
nice.
get on it, Mason. Get that computer near your face because it's a blast. So everyone, thanks for watching Path 136. It's been great. Just making sure that's the correct path number. It is.
Excuse me.
Mellow Manifestations.
Bye.